How's it going, guys? TheAtypicalGamers. I'm Jack, and welcome to another unboxing / setup / review. You guys have been asking for these. I've gotten a couple requests on just YouTube comments and stuff like that. So I was thinking about what product to get, and I don't know, I kind of thought of things I didn't really have in my setup. And speakers were one thing that I kind of wanted, but I don't know, I didn't know if I would use them or not. So I was thinking about it, and actually did decide on picking up a pair of speakers. And these are the Mackie CR4 studio monitors. These are some like professional quality monitors for, you know, mixing music and stuff. But they're great for listening to music. Just all around have really great views on Amazon and stuff. So I decided to pick them up. They're $150. Link will be in the description. So opening the box, you get the user manual here. You know, obvious stuff in that. You get a pretty decently thick piece of foam to protect your speakers. And then you have the actual two speakers in the box right there. Not sure if I showed it too well. There it is. It has a black and green color scheme, which is actually, it might sound stupid, but it's one of the reasons I bought it. It just looks so cool. But the quality I've heard is just fantastic on these speakers. There's the other one. So yeah, you get the powered speaker with the little switch on it, and then those are the foam pads I'm just showing you. You get the powered speaker and the passive speaker. Comes with a couple cables. I did have a bit of a cable issue. I'll show you that later in the video, but yeah. There's the box right there. Has some information on it. I don't know if you want to pause it or not and look at it, but yeah, pretty straightforward. Alright, so taking a closer look here at these speakers. They both come in, or individually wrapped in these little plastic bags, which is nice. I mean, I guess it's protected and stuff like that. Yeah, I think I had a little trouble opening the bags here. But yeah, as I try and pull those out. Oh, going off camera. That's great. So yeah, there's the passive speaker right there. You can tell it's a passive speaker because it does not have the little knob, the volume adjust knob on it. And a cool feature on these speakers is actually you don't have a specific position for a passive speaker. Like some systems, I know you have to put the powered speaker on the left or something like that, or on the right. But you can actually switch the modes on this, so that's kind of a cool feature on these speakers. Also, a little bit more of a reason why I decided on going on these pair of studio monitors rather than a like surround sound Logitech system or something like that, just a pair of desk speakers. I don't know, maybe the sound kind of intrigued me. I wasn't really sure. I wasn't really too sure on honestly what a studio monitor was. So I did a lot of research on it. And apparently they're just things for mixing music and, you know, doing that sort of thing. But apparently it also gives you some of the best sound you can get out of a set of speakers. So that's kind of part of the reason why I went with these. It doesn't come with a subwoofer or anything, but it does produce pretty punchy bass. There's the foam pads right there. The point of those is just to you set your speakers on top of them, so when the bass drops hard, it's not, you know, vibrating your whole house and your mom's yelling at you to, you know, turn that music down. But yeah, that's the point of those. You can elevate them as well to kind of incline it to face it straight towards your face, and then you can, you know, obviously get better sound quality out of them. There's the standard aux cable right there. And then right here is the, right here, what is that? That is the 3.5 millimeter cable. And then that right there is the little cable to connect the two speakers together. It does look a little bit intimidating with those little like metal ends, and like I wasn't really sure what to do with them because it didn't have like a standard jack or anything. But there are two ports on the back of each speaker that is actually helpful too. Or it's pretty easy to plug into. So that's the whole system right there. That's everything that comes in the box out of all the packaging. And yeah, let's get into the setup. Alright guys, so I decided to do a little bit of a different view of the setup here. I actually set my camera on a tripod, and I'm just gonna kind of time-lapse the whole sort of me setting it up, since you can kind of see the whole everything that went on. But yeah, anyways, I had the speaker, the powered speaker, originally on the left side here. And I had the passive one on the right, but the cable that connects both of them didn't actually end up being long enough to do it that way, so I tried switching them, and since the jacks are on, you know, certain sides, it actually worked if I switched the powered speaker with the passive one. So I ended up putting the powered one on the right side and the passive one on the left. But then I found this other cable in my closet somewhere. I don't remember what it was, like an old aux cable or something like that, old speaker cable. I cut the end off, stripped the cable, and hooked it up, and it worked fine. If you guys want to find out a little bit of a cable mod, how I did that, you guys can leave a comment. I'll post a video. But it was a pretty easy sort of thing. I just kind of cut the cable and spliced it, and it worked out fine. So yeah, that's that. You'll see me finish setting up the speakers here. And yeah, I actually played a lot of different genres of music out of these speakers. I played some classic rock, played some, I don't know, EDM and stuff like that, some dubstep, some like R&B sort of stuff. Yeah, played some pop, stuff like that. Pretty much most of the genres that you would anticipate, but yeah, they all sounded fantastic. Some of the best sound I've ever heard, actually. I would go as far to say that. It's just, I've never heard desk speakers produce any sort of crisp sound like that. They're just really punchy, the bass is punchy despite not having a subwoofer, and the highs are still really clear, unlike some of, you know, things that just have bass like just dominating all of the other sounds. But the highs and the mids are still really clear, even though the bass is still really good on these. So yeah, definitely just a great set of speakers. I also like that the switch on the power thing illuminates in green when you turn it on, so I don't know, just a little bit more of green lighting to my setup, which I think is just another great addition. So yeah, this is definitely a great addition to my setup. I totally am in support of these speakers. They're fantastic. Definitely would recommend them. They are a little priced. They are priced a little bit steeply. They're like $150 for a pair of speakers. But I think when you guys start playing the music out of the speakers, you will understand why they're priced so highly. They just produced insane sound. I have never heard anything like that. Never out of a pair of headphones or desk speakers or any sort of like surround sound speaker system has not produced that clear sound. But just fantastic all around. These do, when you check these out on Amazon, they do come in two different models, the CR3 and the CR4. These are the CR4s, which is the slightly bigger, slightly better model. So they do have a bit of a wider frequency range, so you will get a little bit deeper bass, a little bit higher highs, I think. But the CR3s, I'm sure you couldn't go wrong with. Just a little bit less power, I think, and a little bit less range of frequency, I guess. So yeah, I mean, you can check those out. I think they're only $100 compared to $150 if you get the CR3s. So yeah, just check out both, see which one you want. The reviews on Amazon of these are just great all around. I think they have 4 or 4.5 stars. But yeah, great buy. I love these so much. I'm blasting music all the time now out of them. They're just really just fun to use. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of the Mackie CR4 studio monitors. But yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. So thank you guys for watching, and peace.